Hi, I'm Mike the Handyman, but I'm also a master mechanic. Now, on this 2008 Kia Optima with a 2.4 engine in it, what happened was they didn't change the oil for 20,000 miles. So one of the bearings burned out. So I'm going to show you just a small explanation on what you have to remove, what you have to do to get to the bearing, and how easy it is. Here it goes. Okay, I am under the engine. Woo! Okay, you see all that black stuff right there? That's from burned oil. Now watch this. Look at that piece of burnt oil. That's what it is. Okay, I'm doing this with my cell phone. My apologies. Camera chip burned down. Okay, so what you do is you remove, these are your bearings. This one, the one up there, the one in there, and this one right here. This is your transmission. You see, I'm holding the transmission with this jack. The reason is that to get the top right here off, to get to the bearings, you have to take the bulbs right here off of the holds the transmission. So that jack is the only thing holding the transmission right now. Okay, now check this out. So what you do, you take the bearings off, these screws right here. Then you take this top off. It comes very easily. Then you push your piston up. You see it? You push it up slowly, like not much, just a little bit. Then you take your bearings off and you dip your new bearings in oil to make sure, you know, nice lubrication. Then you put the new bearing in there and you just make it flat right here. You see it? Then you put the other bearing down here and then you just screw it back up. Right now, I left my book at home. I don't know if it's 8 or 10 pounds. I really don't know. But I have to get my torque wrench out and do it. But I want to make sure before I tighten these screws up. So I only have done this one. This chain right here is connected to the timing chain that goes up in the engine. You see it? That's the timing chain for the upper engine part. This chain right here goes to your oil pump. And another thing, this is your AC compressor right here. Okay, I have the AC compressor tied to the top of the engine. You see? Look, it's loose. You don't want to break those AC holes right there. Now, okay, you see it? Okay, let me show you everything you have to take off so you can get to that. Okay, okay, that's your oil pump. Look at how black and nasty that is. But I'm going to show you how to clean it. Heavy duty foaming degreaser SEP commercial. You can get this at Home Depot for a couple bucks. It's the best. Trust me, use this one. It's the best. Forget the other ones. Okay, this is the oil pan. I have the new gasket in there that I'm going to put. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this oil pump right here and I'm going to clean it real good. Make sure it's not clogged up and nowhere. I think it has a rubber seal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it apart completely. I'm going to make a video on that before I do it and put it on YouTube. So let me show you. This oil pan goes connected to this thing. And here's where your oil filter goes on. And this is the tensioner for that chain that I show you that's hanging on the bottom of the engine. This is the tensioner for that chain that goes connected to the oil pump that I just showed you that I have to clean. But look at that. I mean, this is a beautiful car. Look at that. This car is gorgeous. This engine was replaced at 98,000 miles. The car only has 130,000 miles, and they ran it without changing the oil for over 20 to 22,000 miles. So let me tell you something. The Kia Optima with that 2.4 engine, it's a hell of an engine, because any other car would have been burned out by now. And let me show you. You see how new that engine looks? Was changed at 98,000 miles with a brand new Kia engine. Okay, here's the Kia. Here's all the screws and everything that you're gonna have to get off. And there's nothing like a Makita. Let me tell you something. This is the best drill that I have ever owned in my life. And I got it in Home Depot for around 150 bucks. Nobody can beat Home Depot's prices when it comes to tools. Trust me. And they last. So my next video will be me rebuilding that oil pump. And let me tell you, this thing weighs, this thing is like 40 pounds. You see, that's where the, look at that. Look at the oil thing. That's the oil screen there. And you see, that's what the timing chain that you see hanging on the bottom of the engine goes connected to. The oil, the pump is still in good condition, but to clean it, I'm gonna have to take it apart because it has some rubber seals, I believe, and that, my friend, will eat it up. Trust me. And another thing, a lot of people want to try different chemicals and to dip their pumps and engine parts in it. That's just going to take the coating that protects these material, you know, these equipments and stuff, these parts. So you don't want to do that. Trust me, I've seen it happen, and it's not good. It makes your engine look all ugly, and it messes the engine up real bad. After a couple 20-30,000 miles, kiss it goodbye. You know, remember, it's a Korean car. So my friends, subscribe if you like it, and give me a thumbs up. And you have any questions, just ask and I will get right back to you, and I can make a video. I buy a lot of cars. I have a dealer's license, so I buy over 200, 300 cars a year, and this is just one of them that came all messed up. So I'm going to fix it, but I'm going to give this one to my uncle because he's in love with it. He says it's a beautiful car, so, and it is. So all right, this is Master Michael. That's why they call me on the Xbox. Any questions, just write it down.